Hey everybody, welcome to Steelbook Obsessed. My name is Jake, and in the past week I have had a lot, and I mean a lot, of new release titles come my way. I'm just going to show you the ones that I've gotten in the past 5 days, because if I were to show you every single thing I've gotten in the month of May, this would be like an hour-long video. I don't know how long this is going to be, but strap yourself in because there are a lot of goodies that I'm about to show you. If you like these type of videos, make sure you throw a like and a subscribe and the bell notification, all that fun stuff. Maybe share it, that would be fun. Sharing's caring, you know what I'm saying? And speaking of caring, I'll throw a little tease in here. I'm gonna be doing a live stream sometime in the next couple of weeks where I'm going to be giving away a 4K Steelbook. What is the title going to be? It's one that's come out this year, so just click the notification button to get prepped for this, because I will be giving it away on YouTube Live. But let's start with some Steelbook love, shall we? SDS was very nice enough to, I'll just show all of these Steelbooks off. They were nice enough to send me the next 5 Steelbooks that you will see, and these are all glorious. Glorious! Speaking of glorious, Mad Max Fury Road. Are you kidding me? This sucker looks very nice. And the back, I think I even like a little bit more. I love the way that they slapped characters on to make a design that doesn't really look, you know, like the Marvel posters. I'll throw a couple examples up here of just like, hey, we're all in the same pattern and it's very cookie cutter. This kind of negates from that a little bit just because it's not centered out and stripped out. It has a lot of different characters and you can stare at this thing for a while and just find different little bits and bops, and I like that quite a bit. Here's a shot of the front and back, and I'll take the discs out because I do think that the inside is worth showcasing off here. I think this sucker looks pretty dang phenomenal, if I do say so myself. It's like one of the first things you see in Mad Max Fury Road. I've never had this movie on 4K. I guess I can show you the 4K disc. The Blu-ray disc looks exactly the same, but I have had, can I grab it here? I think I can, I think it's close. I think it's right here, yeah. I have had this Steelbook for Mad Max Fury Road for the longest time, the Blu-ray, the 3D Blu-ray edition, and I think that cover looks phenomenal. There's the back of Mr. Tom Hardy, but I've never seen this movie. I'll put that back later. I've never seen this movie in 4K, and I'm very, very excited to finally do so right before Furiosa 2. Can't wait to check this one out. Let's keep this sucker rolling, shall we? Well, let's go. I'll go through these fairly quickly, but I'm very happy to add them to the collection. I got sent the Oceans Trilogy Steelbook sets. I love the way that these look. I love the card playing aesthetic that they chose on here. And then yet there's still like people from the Oceans 11 group in here. There's safes kind of popping out. I just think that looks super freaking sharp. The disc artwork even has some of the playing card aspect on it, which is a very nice touch. And on the inside, we have the gang. Every single one has a shot of the gang from the movie, which I absolutely adore. Like I said, I'm gonna go through these pretty quickly. Stay tuned until the end of the video. I will give away a digital code. How about that? Let's do that. I've got a lot of these from the Oceans Trilogy. I will give away one of them from the trilogy. Which one is it gonna be? Who knows? Stay tuned. I don't even know yet. They're over there. I gotta pick it. I'll show it at the very end. But there is the playing card on the disc. The Oceans Trilogy is phenomenal. The first one I've seen about half a dozen times. I think it's a perfect film. It's one of the best heist films ever made. Oceans 12, I don't remember too much at all. I remember when it came out, it kind of got pooped upon a little bit. I remember kind of liking it. I remember, like, I don't want to spoil anything, but there's like a celebrity cameo in this movie full of celebrities, and that part was fun. The rest of the movie, I honestly do not remember. And Ocean 13, I remember being very solid as well. Just like going back to your Vegas roots type of movie. But there's the front and the back and the disc and a shot right there of Danny Ocean and co. Wasn't a big fan of Ocean's 8, I will say that. I thought that was kind of a drag. But all of these movies, the original trilogy is very solid, and I would be shocked if they did not have a sequel up their sleeve with the original crew just like aging out. I think that would be very, very cool. I said this before, I got all of these sent to me by SDS Studio Distribution Service. Yeah, that's what it is. They also sent me these stickers, which I absolutely love, because I love my Steelbook collection. They couldn't have sent this to a bigger Steelbook collector than myself, but they sent me 5 of them. In the Steelbook giveaway that I'm going to do, you'll get one of these stickers as well. I'm gonna use 2 of them. I'm gonna keep one pristine and I'm gonna stick one somewhere. I'm not sure what to do with the other 3 though, so I've been wanting to do random giveaways, just don't really know how to do that yet over on the YouTube space. Out of all of my winners, nobody has won on YouTube, because usually I just put it out to everybody on my TikTok, my Instagram, my Facebook, and my YouTube. Nobody has won on the algorithm I use to pick from YouTube, but with YouTube Live, I'm gonna have to pick something. Maybe you have to have an Instagram just so I can DM you. We'll worry about the details later. But one thing that I am kind of shocked about, I already had a Steelbook for Dune, a 4K Steelbook, and I love it quite a lot. So this one got sent to me. I wasn't gonna pick it up because I already had one, but I will say, looking at this sucker in person, wow, woo-wee wow, is that freaking sharp. I love Steelbooks that have a blending onto both the front and back cover of amazing artwork. And this one does just that. This is a very striking Steelbook. Another cool thing about this release is that the discs, this is gonna be really hard to show. Oh no, this is actually pretty good to show on camera. It has like texture pops. I've never seen a disc that has texture pops like this, or if I have, it's very rare. It's just like, it's like laser etched in there. I think it's very, very cool. Very cool of Warner Brothers of all people to do this. Normally their discs are just kind of plain Jane, like the Mad Max one. Like it's just black lettering, but look how cool that looks. You got the sandworm poking out of the sand, eating the Dune logo. I just think that's very, very sharp. That was the Blu-ray, by the way. And here is the inside artwork for here's the sandworm, black and white. That's a choice, I guess. I wish there was more. I wish there was a sand color in there. Just it would match the discs a little bit better too. But there's that. What do you think of the TV show that's coming out? I don't know if I'm gonna watch it. It takes place 10,000 years before the first movie. That seems like something I don't need to see or need any lore in. I don't know. I liked Dune 2, but I liked the last hour of Dune 2. I thought that made the 4 hours before it with 1 and the majority of 2 worth the investment in time. But it is a stretch. But that last hour, mwah, chef's kiss. Makes all the dominoes fall over exactly the way that they should. Okay, the next 2 that I'm going to show you, I was sent by Viavision Entertainment. They are the ones that make all the imprint films, movies that I have in my collection. They look very nice. But what also looks nice are their boxes that have lenticular pops on them. I'm gonna try to get the best shot I can. That looks pretty dang good. Not a lot of like smear lines from the reflections and stuff. Just the 3D effect in person of that jack-o'-lantern is something to see, let me tell you folks. I love the beefy spines and how much that title pops. I also love Halloween 2 a lot. My favorite of the Halloween sequels by far, by a country mile. I think there are more misses than hits in the Halloween franchise, but 2 does it right. 2's a complete continuation of 1. Set in a hospital too, which is a very cool and unique setting for a horror movie. I think the kills are very like slasher-esque, like kind of like what Jason Voorhees would be kind of known for. Not really Michael Myers, but still cool to see nonetheless. What is also cool is that we get some lobby cards included with this set. Here is the folder, or not the folder, the pamphlet, the envelope, the side-loading envelope that all of these come in. Very, very nice. I'll show off all the pictures relatively quickly. If you've never seen Halloween 2 and you're a fan of Halloween 1, I would suggest this one, just because it takes place like right after the first one ends. It's very, very nice. I did not check these before, so thankfully there's no nudity on any of these. That wouldn't have been great for the YouTubes. Here's my only gripe with this, is that they have the blue Blu-ray cases. I made a video where I love getting different colored cases in my collection. The blue with the black box kinda doesn't 1000% mesh. I do love that yellow spine. I do love Laurie Strode on the spine right there as well. Just the blue bugs me. I'm honestly going to get a clear case, one of the extras that I have over here, and swipe it off, change it out from blue to clear, because I think that's going to make a world of difference. There are a lot of extras on this sucker. A lot of these extras can be found on the Scream Factory release, the 4K Scream Factory releases that came out, but there is 2 different cuts of the film, a theatrical cut and a television cut. The television cut has been upscaled to 1080p, so that's kind of interesting. Instead of just having the basic, I think 720 of what the original one was, maybe 480, it never really looked the best. So I'm hoping that the 1080 TV cut looks very nice. Then there's The Nightmare Isn't Over, the making of Halloween 2, Horror's Hollow Ground's location of Halloween 2, whole bunch of audio commentaries. I'll put it up here. But yeah, I love Halloween 2 a lot. So I think this is my 4th copy of Halloween 2. I will continue to get as many copies of this movie as possible. I don't know if you can see the background in there too, but that is also adding to the texture pops of the sucker. I like it quite a bit. But to go with my Halloween 2, they were also nice enough to send me Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. You can see the nice like shadow pops and of course the creature right there. Oh, look at that. Oh, you can see that pretty dang well in this camera. Very, very cool. Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. I've only seen this movie once, and I was not really on board with a non-Michael Myers movie when I saw it. I knew that's what it was going to be, but it still kind of threw me for a loop nonetheless. I need to rewatch it. This is one of the movies that I think I will like a lot more on a rewatch. We got Mr. Tom Atkins on the back right here. I just like how beefy these suckers are. And I like how one of the 3 kids, the kid with the skull, is right there. Halloween 3. Looking very nice. Got the envelope right here. Let's see these images. Oh yeah, classic image. I mean, that's the one that sticks in my mind anytime I think of this, or just the Silver Shamrock theme song playing over it. But these are nice, high quality, glossy cards. Oh yeah, that is great. Like that image. Anything with the kids, I'll be a sucker for. That's a pretty good one as well. And there's a pumpkin as well. Yeah, I don't have a lot to say on this movie because again, I've only seen it once, but I do want to rewatch it. And one good thing about Halloween 3 is that you don't really need to rewatch any in the series to go and rewatch this because it's its own little thing. It's an anthology movie. That's what they kind of wanted all the Halloween sequels to be after Halloween 2. Did not go out that way, of course. There are a lot of different special features on here that were on the Scream Factory release as well. Just cool to have these big beefy, anything horror franchise related that I absolutely love. I like to collect a lot of different copies for. And oh, one thing that I did not say, these also come with J cards, and the J cards have the numbers for all of these. So it looks like for, is that in focus? It looks like for Halloween 2, I'm number 205 out of 1,500. They only made 1,500 out of both of these. And Halloween 3, I was number 661 out of 1,500. So that's just a nice added bonus. Whenever anything is numbered, I always like to look and see what number I get. I never really care what number I get. I don't care if it's high or low. It's just kind of cool that that is on there because it's an extra little bit of effort that these companies go through. And I appreciate that. I have 4 more movies to go over. Let's go. They're all 4K too. 2 are Steelbooks, which I bought. 2 are 4K titles, which I received in the mail. The first one I received from Severin, and I'm very interested to see this movie. Haven't really heard anything about it, but Severin is very all over the board when it comes to their horror movies. They can be a mix of Scream Factory or a mix of Vinegar Syndrome. You never know what you're going to get with Severin. I kind of love that about them. Cemetery Man, again, I've heard of the title, but I have no idea what this movie is about. But one of the taglines on the back here, one of the greatest and most unique horror films ever created. Okay, you got my attention right there. Here is the back. They have a limited edition version of this. This is the new standard edition that they're coming out with. You can get this at severinfilms.com exclusively on their website, by the way. Very excited to check it out. If you have seen it, let me know in the comments, because honestly, I don't know that much about it. I am just a sucker for Severin, and any time that I can add one to the collection, I'm definitely going to do so. There's the disc artwork. I love a themed disc artwork too. Just put cemeteries in Cemetery Man. Makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I'm very excited to check this one out. I could read it. I shouldn't read it on camera, should I? Let's go. Flashy. Speaking of flashy, this is another movie that I didn't even know existed from a director that I really respect, and every single movie I've seen of his, I more or less love. Jack is the exception. I loved it as a kid. Watching it now, This is Francis Ford Coppola and One with the Heart. Again, I've never heard of this before. There are two different cuts of this film included in here. There's the reprised vision version, and the theatrical cut of this movie as well. I don't want to throw up scenes from the movie here either. It looks like La La Land-esque, I will say. La La Land decades before that was even made. I don't know, there's something like old-timey about this. There's something really flashy and just making me want to check it out. I don't really know what else there is to say on my end because I don't really know too much about it. But this sucker, there's a 4K and a Blu-ray. The 4K is of the revised version and the Blu-ray is of the theatrical cut, but it's nice to have both different cuts of the movie in there. There's a Tom Waits music video. There's a making of the movie, which is very cool. There are a few new special features on the 4K as well. One from the Heart reprise restoration comparison. That's cool to see as a special feature, to see what they actually did to make this 4K sing. I like that quite a bit. I want more of those in my releases, actually. Reinventing the musical. It is a musical. Okay, very good. Watching the trailer, it seemed that way, but it's also nice to know. But yeah, Francis Ford Coppola, of course, director of the Godfather movies, Apocalypse Now, a whole bunch of bangers, whole bunch of classics. This is one I did not know he made. Cannot wait to finally have time to watch that. But I have two more Steelbooks to show you folks. And both of them I found at Walmart on the same day. And I was so shocked that I picked both of them up on the spot because I did not think I would find these in stores. One was sold out online. The other one looked so nice in person that I just had to get it. And I was on the fence of getting it. But those impulse buys, man, that's why retail needs to keep physical media alive in their stores. Because I'm a sucker for just a blind buy, an impulse buy, really. Just like I see it on the shelf, I buy it, it's mine. This one I love. The artwork is done by an artist I absolutely love. There were just too many positives not to pick up. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. It's nice to see Shout Factory, Scream Factory in a Walmart too, by the way. But this artwork, I'll do a zoom in here. Try to get all the glare off as possible. This sucker is so nice, man. And I don't know if you can see, if you shine it in the light a particular way, you can see, yeah, there we go. You can see like gold reflection bits outlining his face and body in different parts. It just, that was like the cherry on top of this release for me. I think that absolutely makes this release pop. Look at the clown's hand on the cotton candy. Oh, you can see that perfectly right there in his arm. I don't see a lot of outline pops like that in my releases. I'm so happy that Mexi Funk's art shines as much as it does on this release. On the inside, I'll pop the discs out. You have just a very basic but very cool scene from the movie, the shadow puppets, the start of the shadow puppets on the 4K. You have the Blu-ray with a very cool image of a very creepy clown building right there. And on the inside, you just got the creepy clown gang right there. They're creepy, the killer, they're ready to go, and I cannot wait to see this 4K because everything that I've heard from every other Bluetuber that I watch here has had nothing but high praise about the 4K transfer, so I cannot wait to check it out myself. This is the 4th version of Killer Clowns that I own in my collection, but all those are Blu-rays. Who needs those? I do. I'm gonna keep each and every one for the special features, but I'm definitely excited to check out that 4K. But last and not least, the Steelbook that I was most shocked to find in store was the Walmart exclusive of The Crow. I've already done a video on my page going over the wide release one. I want to call it the Amazon release of The Crow Steelbook. I liked that one quite a bit, but I saw this on the shelf. It was $25. I could not pass that up, especially with Brandon Lee's mug just all over this thing. It looks very, very nice, does it not? Pan it over the spine, got the crow, and then we have the outline of his logo on the back here. Not a scratch to be seen on the Steelbook. Absolutely love to see that too. And on the inside, it's the same inside, which is a little bit unfortunate. I wish there was a little bit of difference there. But still cool image nonetheless. And I've seen this 4K. Very, very solid transfer from me. You can still tell it's 90s, but it's got like some nice grain pops that are very nice, but the black levels absolutely sing on this release. So nice, I had to own it twice. Very happy to own both versions of the Steelbook in my collection. And yeah, there you have it. Which one of these movies do you plan on picking up to add to your collection? I think, honestly, I'm gonna go watch Killer Clowns now because that just sounds like a blast. Anytime I think of Killer Clown, I think that's just gonna be a good time. Maybe I'll rewatch Ocean's 11 because that is just such a fun watch. And I haven't seen that movie in probably a decade. I wanna see how the 4K transfers for that one as well. Maybe Cemetery Man, like one of those three I'm going to watch right now. Go check my Instagram, it'll be on there then of which one I actually pick, or go check my letterbox. That's the better way. You'll see every movie. I'm trying to review a movie a day over there. I've done that so far for 2024. I am going to continue to do that. I have kind of a backlog. I have like 5 movies that I can post if I miss a day, so that's very nice. But again, you're also nice for watching all the way to the end of this video of me rambling about movies and everything movie related if you like all that stuff. Thank you for watching, subscribe for more, and until next time, I'll see ya.